Yellow fellow people, and today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Netflix War for Cybertron Trilogy Deluxe Class Sparkless Bot. Now then, seeing as how it's Halloween, I thought I should review this figure. Considering I haven't reviewed him considering how I've never actually reviewed him. So, just taking a look at the painting and sculpting, it's actually not that bad. So you can see he's a redeco of the Earthrise, the Siege Barricade. And take a look at the head sculpt. It is Barricade with purple eyes. That's it. So what I find pretty cool is how a lot of the rust detailing is actually printed on, and it's not painted. I find that pretty cool, to be honest. And it does seem more durable than just painting it. I've had this figure for a year and he's not even paint chipped at all. Strange. So, he comes with a few accessories, that being his two pistols, which you can just plug on top of him, like so, which can just form his shoulder-mounted cannons, or you could actually plug them on his hands, so they form two separate pistols, which I actually find pretty cool, not gonna lie. Or you can combine the two and form a double-barreled gun. Pretty cool. And the way it combines is pretty cool as well. So you can see the tab system, and you just have that in there. And there you go. You can just go around shooting random Autobots or Decepticons. He comes with this light bar. So I usually like to place this on the back of his hand, so it just looks like a nightstick. Oh yeah, you could also try and replicate that with the pistols. It's not really effective as the light stick, but hey, doesn't look bad. Now then, a pretty cool thing I noticed a few years ago, actually a year ago when I got this figure, is that the shoulders actually can rotate. I heard that actually happens with the Siege Prowl, and I wanted to try it on this figure. It actually works. So my only problems is that the doors are floppy, and how his head usually makes this sort of a crackling noise when you rotate it. Listen. Just gonna turn off the AC for a little bit. I'm guessing you can hear it, but that actually sounds really cringy for a fan. Yeah. And the legs don't really bother me because they are clear plastic, yes, but they seem kind of durable for some reason. I don't know, I'm just more annoyed by this instead. I'm not sure why. So, there's not much else to say about it, but it's Bluetooth compatible. Be right back. So, this figure is a redeco of Siege Barricade. Why do I keep mixing up those two? So he has some Siege ports, as you can see here, but it's mostly on the upper torso. I usually see that a lot of the time. You can plug this anywhere, like I'm showing here. I'm not sure if... what do you know? Anyways, as for the guns, they are also Bluetooth compatible. So bringing in the two guns here, you just plug that onto the guns. There you go. So let's move on to his posability now, shall we? He has a bone joint at the head. He can look up that far and he can look down that far. Waist swivel. Arms can do a full 360. The shoulders can rotate. Arms can spread out. Now that I'm thinking about it, did they spread out even with this? Never mind. That was kind of a stupid question to ask in the first place. Swivel at the forearm, elbow bend at a 90 degree, wrist swivel, and like I showed earlier, waist swivel, kick. He can kick that far and back that far. Holy frick. He has a thigh swivel, though it does seem restricted due to the shaping of it. He has an over 90 degree knee bend due to his transformation and how there's nothing on the back. he can do an ankle pivot, and his feet can rotate backwards, and his toe can rotate front inwards. Yeah. As for the wings, they can actually flop around. There's not much else to say. So, let's do some size comparisons now, shall we? Be right back. So, here we have them compared next to the Piggy Duo. As you can see right here. Here we have them compared next to Siege Lionizer. Very small boy. Here we have them compared next to a Lego Zombie. Wrong way. Now, that was not intentional, I swear. Here we have them compared next to Battle Class Shockwave. Wrong way. Battle Class Shockwave. Be right back. Now then, I would do a comparison between him and the Siege Prowl mold, but I don't have that mold, considering it was in a time where I took a break from collecting Transformers. So here we have him compared next to Earthrise Blue Streak. Yeah. So there you go. So moving right along to the transformation, it is really simple. So take out the weapon. You just untab the torso from the. You untab the stomach from the torso. Rotate this all the way back. Bring in this panel. You just click that in there. You bring the stomach over inside of there. You rotate the arms. You rotate them again, and you fold them in. You do the same steps on the other side, and then you just bring this part into this part. Rotate the waist. Tab in the legs together. You bring the heels. You fold the heels in, and you rotate them to where he can do this. That looks painful, to be honest. And then you just bring the arms in. Frick, that sounds bad. You tab them in, the doors in, and there we have them. Oh, I forgot. And you unlock the wheels. Yeah. Here we have them in his car mode. And here we have him in his car mode. And you can just plug this on top of him. Now then, I love the car mode. It actually looks pretty good. It's a pretty cool Cybertronian alt mode, and I really love it. So you can see how the wheels are just there. They don't have any sort of detailing, but hey, they're there. Taking a look at the underside, you can see the Sparkless bot looking at his shoulder. And I find it strange how even though the interior isn't painted, you can't really tell there's anything inside. That's actually pretty cool. Now then, the thing I noticed a year ago when I got this figure, the wheels actually lock in. Yeah, I'm guessing this restricts his wheel actually getting out or rolling without any sort of controlment. But that doesn't really. But they didn't really do that with the Earthrise figure for some reason. It rolls fairly well, and there's not much else to say. I just love this car mode. And yeah, though I don't really like how there's some detailings that have been left out, as you can see over here. That just looks strange, to be honest. And you can sort of tell that yeah, this is indeed printed on. It's just trying to bring it in on a better angle. Focus. I think you can see it. So, let's do some size comparisons, shall we? Here we have compared next to the Piggy Duo. As you can see right there. And the reason why Cloudy keeps wobbling, though. Here we have compared next to the Lego Minecraft Zombie from earlier. Here we have compared next to Core Class Shockwave, as you can see there. And here we have compared next to Battle Class Shockwave. And here we have compared next to this Lucas Muecas bottle. I don't know why I just did that. And here I'm square next to Earthrise Blue Streak. So there you go. There's this comparison. Pretty interesting comparison to say the least. As you can see there. Anyways, my overall final thoughts on this figure, he's good. So she's actually a pretty good Siege figure. Even though this figure was released in Kingdom. I still would recommend it if you could find one for a pretty good price. Assuming that it's not over $80 like with Netflix Bumblebee. So, this is basically it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now. I forgot to say this, but I wish you all a happy Halloween, and be sure not to eat any candies with open wrappers. And that's basically it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.